Hi, I'm Opfell, founder and owner of SearcherMagnet, a boutique digital marketing agency. I'm here on the internet answering your questions related to internet marketing. Today's question comes to us from Quora. Quora asks, how does Breadcrumbs contribute for better SEO? So Quora, I'm glad you asked that. Let's first, what are breadcrumbs anyway, right? You've probably seen them, but don't know exactly, maybe not know exactly what they are, right? So we all remember that classic story of the kids that are lost, the fairy tale, they're lost in the woods, and they leave the breadcrumbs on the ground so that they can get back to grandma's house, right? It's like like a homing pigeon, or something of that is a guideline to get them back to the house, right? So in that same vein, in big sites, you've seen this, you'll have like, for example, so let's say this was Amazon. You've got imagine this side of the paper is Amazon's main page, and then this page is fishing tackle, right? So when you get to, let's say you arrived on this page about fishing tackle, well, how do you get back to the home page in an intelligent way, right? You're kind of like, okay, I can skip straight to the home page for my logo, but what's the path? And so breadcrumbs are that path, because breadcrumbs follow categories. So on Amazon, the category is going to be like, home, hunting and fishing, fishing, and then tackle, right? So it's going to be a hierarchy, and everything's a category or subcategory. When I wrote my book, it's kind of interesting. It's like, what category does it fit into? What are the breadcrumbs for my book? I ended up picking, what was it? Direct response advertising, I believe, which was a subcategory of marketing. I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that Amazon thought advertising was a subcategory of marketing, which is a great point. Everybody's breadcrumbs are going to be different. Amazon's breadcrumbs are different than your breadcrumbs. I will say that if your site doesn't have over like 1,000 pages or 500 pages, this is probably not relevant to you. If you don't have an e-commerce site, if you don't have a giant informational site, probably not important that you have a hierarchy. But if you do, then it is absolutely critical that you're marking it up with, breadcrumbs, right? Breadcrumbs are a form of XML rich snippets, right, or schema.org snippets. And so what they actually do is they in the HTML markup, right, in the code, the skeleton back into the page, they actually surround the breadcrumbs and tell search engines, what, not what the page is, but where it is in relation to other pages. So Google uses this information in search results. So when you're Googling, when you look at the search results, sometimes you see the headline, and then you'll see the schema.org markup directly underneath it. So give it a shot. Search for something Amazon related or real estate related. Zillow does this. And there you go.